Hello everyone, and welcome back to TechBlock. Today we're doing episode 7 of the TechBlock Q&A. If you'd like to be featured in a future Q&A video with your comment, appearing somewhere on screen, follow me over on Instagram at TechBlockM, and I'll post a story every now and again saying that I'm recording a Q&A. You can ask me a question over on the story and you'll be featured in a future video. But apart from that, thank you all so much for all the questions. Let's hop into the Q&A. Will you upgrade your mum's setup and PC before you move out? I mean, she's got like a pretty ballin' setup at the moment. I might give her, I think the Razer Thresher Ultimate headset. I think she should be happy with that. But yeah, apart from that, my mom's setup is freaking decked out with RGB and Razer gear. Like any of the old Razer gear that I don't need, or that I've only bought for like review purposes, I guess, I kind of just give to her. So she's got a lot of RGB in her setup. Will you do a meet and greet? Yeah, probably will in the future. If I ever go to like an event or something, like Insomnia or PAX, I don't know, then maybe I'll do like a meet and greet there. That would be an appropriate place for it. Anytime getting an iPad Pro? Probably not. Hey, will the apartment have full Philips Hue lights or will it use LifeX or LifX? I'll definitely go with Philips Hue. I don't think I'll go with LifeX. Will you ever bring back the 4-monitor setup? Oh man, that was a very interesting video to make, and we did keep the quad monitor setup for quite some time. It's insane. It was absolutely nuts. The way we got all of that to work was a miracle. Somehow everything kind of fit nicely together. I mounted a monitor arm onto another monitor arm that was mounted on a very, very cheap table, and somehow the table did not snap in half, which was an absolute miracle. So I don't know if I'll ever be bringing it back. If I do, I think ideally I'd need a better like foundation to work on. So I think a much higher quality table if I'm ever gonna do a freaking quad monitor setup again. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever bring it back, but maybe. What will you do if don't have YouTube? Well, that would mean I'd be out of a job, so that would kind of suck, but I would probably start a different kind of business. So I think I'd be okay. I don't know. What is it like to be a full-time YouTuber? I kind of answered this question earlier, but it's fun, but stressful. You work every day. I don't know. It's cool though. Wouldn't want to do anything else, to be honest. Do you know the way? When are the RGB YouTube Playbutton coming? When we hit 100k subs? Do you plan on picking up the Razer hardware development kit? External LED strips. Yeah, the Razer Chroma ones. Yes, when we hit 100k subs. How much did your setup cost and how did you get the money for it? In the beginning, I used to have a normal job and I invested a lot of the money that I made from that job back into the setup, and I made videos about the things that I bought for the setup. Nowadays, YouTube pay me and I buy stuff with that money. And I also get a lot of the products sent to me for free nowadays as well, which is a big bonus. Saves me money having to buy all the products myself. So that's pretty much how I bought stuff on my setup and how I get my money for it nowadays, I guess. What is your favorite Razer item that you own? Probably the keyboard or the mouse. They're both pretty cool. Link in the description to them, of course. So when are you going to review gaming products from other companies? Coming soon. I think either at the end of this month or at the start of June, I'll be posting, I think, a keyboard review of a different keyboard entirely. That's not from Razer, so stay tuned for that, I guess. Have you ever been recognized in public by a fan? Yes, but that happened like a year ago when I had like, I don't know, probably under 10,000 subs. I think I've been recognized a total of like 2-3 times in public, but it's not happened for, I think, nearly a year probably. No one's really recognized me in public anymore. Setup block soon, ? And I like churros. Setup block, yeah, it is coming soon. What internet speed do you pay for and what do you get on your PC? I pay for 80 down and 20 up, and let's see what we get on the PC. Lovely amount of adverts here, right. What speeds do we get for our internet? We got 8 ping. Right, so for our speed test, 8 ping, 73.34 down and 18.09 up. Not too bad. I can't choose what mouse I want. Razer Mamba 2012, Razer Mamba 2018 or Naga Trinity. Personally, I'd recommend you go with the mouse that I have, the Razer Mamba Hyperflux. However, if that is too expensive, I mean, you could get a Death Adder. The Death Adder Elite is a pretty good mouse. It's not too expensive either. Or the Mamba Elite, I think it's called nowadays. So either of them are pretty good options, I guess, if you're looking for a Razer mouse. What are your ops on SteelSeries 2-zone RGB mouse mat? I've seen videos of that mouse mat on YouTube, but I've never, seen one in person or used it myself. So I can't really give too much of a review on the mouse mat as I've never used it myself. But it does look like a pretty cool product. It's something that I would kind of like to review on the channel and probably compare to the Razer one, as they're very similar products. Love your videos, by the way. What are some ways to get started on YouTube? just make videos. That's how you get started on YouTube. Do you ride motorbikes or bicycles? I used to ride bicycles before I had a car. Now I just drive everywhere, and I don't ride motorcycles. Maybe in the future I will. I don't know, man. Ketchup or mayonnaise? I think I'd go with ketchup. I like both of them, but I'm pretty sure I could use ketchup for more things rather than just mayonnaise. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with ketchup. How much money do you make from YouTube? Enough to live. Enough to live. Will you be upgrading your PC in the future? Of course I will. Do you ship merch to Brazil? Maybe. If you go on my merch site, genie.us/TechBlock, or just link in the description to the merch site, that might be a bit easier. But I'm pretty sure Teespring shipped to Brazil. If they don't, I'm sorry, there's literally nothing I can do about that. Hopefully they do ship to Brazil so that you can buy yourself some merch. And if you do end up buying merch, send me a photo over on Instagram or on Twitter of you wearing it, and I'll give you a shout out, dude. How would you get so ripped? Teach me. You just go gym, you get on a good diet, I guess, you know? You track your calories, you track your macros, that being your proteins, your carbs, your fats, your calories in general. Track all those things via an app called MyFitnessPal. If you want like some good advice, I guess, or some good people to go to in terms of fitness advice, I suppose, I'd recommend channels like Christian Guzman as well as Max Tuning. Both of them make fantastic content. I think Christian is more focused on fitness in general. So yeah, if you watch his latest series, Summer Shredding, you would learn pretty much everything you need to know to get started in your fitness journey, I suppose so. So I'll leave both of their channels down below in the description for you in case you want to go check them out and get started in fitness. If you could change one thing in your setup right now, what would it be? The monitors. These Outer 2 monitors, man. Any travel plans? Might be going back to the Netherlands. Apart from that, probably just many trips to the US. I would love to go back to the US. Like California was so freaking nice, man. So I would definitely love to go back to California. And I also really want to visit. I also really want to visit Egypt. Look at the pyramids and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of my travel plans at the moment. Nothing planned definitively, I suppose, but just some place I want to go to. Do you like your Nanoleafs? Any problems with them? Zero problems with the Nanoleaf panels so far. Absolutely love them. They're very expensive though. I want to buy more, but I think just 3 panels cost like £50. So yeah, kind of thinking about it, whether like, should I buy more or should I kind of hold off for a while? I don't know. Have you ever had G Fuel? If so, what's your favorite flavor? Yeah, I've bought G Fuel like years ago when they were like on a 40% off sale or something. I bought a tub or 2. Never really bought them again. I don't really know what's my favorite flavor. I don't have much of an opinion on G Fuel, to be honest. Have you considered trying the Razer phone? Well, I've considered trying it. I have tried out the original Razer phone. One of my friends had it. Maybe he still has it, I don't know. But yeah, I've used the original Razer phone. It was very nice. Loved the display. It was insane. But would I consider ever buying one myself? Absolutely not. I like my iPhones and I'm sticking with them. Is it safe for extension cables to go into other extension cables? Probably not. You shouldn't do that. Don't be like me. Were you planning on doing any extra studies after high school or the equivalent? Well, after high school, I went to college here in the UK, but nothing after that. I never really wanted to go to university, and I'm very glad that I'm not in university right now. I'm very grateful for having the opportunity to make YouTube videos instead of, you know, go to university or go to college or anything. To put it simply, I'm way more happier making YouTube videos about tech, about anything else, and just kind of, I don't know, being my own boss, rather than going back to college or, you know, university or any of those things. Plans to visit the Netherlands. I've already been to the Netherlands. I went to Amsterdam back in February. It was a good time. And I might be going back there probably June, maybe July. I don't know. I do want to go back to the Netherlands though, maybe for my birthday or maybe like the following month. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess, but definitely coming back to the Netherlands sometime in the near future. Are you going to start unboxing other tech brands? Unboxing? Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course. I mean, I unbox a lot of stuff on the channel, and a lot of them are other tech brands other than Razer. So, yeah. Without looking, at what sub count are you? So, I have to guess my subscriber numbers right now. I don't know, 68,180? I'll have to open up a sub count. How close are we? 68,159. I wasn't too far off. Are you buying an apartment or lighting? I am not leasing the apartment, I'm not buying the apartment, I'm renting the apartment. If I do get accepted for it. It's pretty expensive, so that's the reason why I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get accepted for it. Will you put RGB stripes on your car? Only on the inside. Would you buy a RGB toilet? Our toilet is already RGB. Have you been wearing glasses since you were born? No. When I was born, I didn't wear glasses until I was maybe like, I don't know, 4 years old. Then I got glasses, and then maybe when I was like 9 years old, I think then I kind of stopped wearing glasses because my vision improved or something like that. And then I think in 2017, around November, October time, I bought glasses again as my vision was getting very bad and I could not really see, very far. So I bought glasses and I've been wearing them since 2017, I think. If you're moving out, are you going to put your main setup on a sit-stand desk? Maybe, maybe. I don't know. What job would you be doing if you didn't do YouTube? I'd probably start some other type of business. What watch do you use? I use movement watches. I wish I had a discount code for you, but I don't. So if you want to buy watches from this company, link in the description, I guess. They make pretty nice watches in my opinion. I like them. Apart from that though, that's pretty much all the questions that we had for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for all the questions, of course. If you'd like to be featured in a future Q&A video, follow me over on Instagram at TechBlockM, and I'll go ahead and announce on my story whenever I'm recording a Q&A, and you can ask me a question on there. But apart from that, thanks for watching once again. Hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.